Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nindia Marceliya Indria, and I'm here on behalf of SMP Muhammadiyah Muntilan to tell you all a story. The story I'll be telling you today is titled Battle of Arrows. There was once an ordinary girl named Marie. Even though she was just an average schoolgirl, she kept a big secret from everyone. A few days ago, while she was walking home from school in the rain, she suddenly got struck by lightning. At first, she didn't think she would survive, but after the lightning struck her, she found out that she had gained the power of thunder and flight. How did I survive that? And how did I gain these magic powers all of a sudden? She mumbled under her breath. She was overjoyed when she first found out about her new superpowers, but also shocked because she didn't believe in powers at all. But with great power comes great responsibility. As she couldn't tell anyone about this, she had to keep this a secret. She had an archery competition coming up and she was practicing up in the room like always. But with her new superpowers, practicing became difficult as she couldn't control her powers well. Thunder shook the target as the air pierced through it and it made a loud sound. Sweetie, what was that noise? Are you doing all right? Marie's mom questioned. Nothing, Mom. Everything's going well. Very well. Don't worry, Marie replied nervously. All right, be careful then. Those arrows are sharp, you know, Marie's mom said. All right, Mom, I'll be fine. Don't worry, Marie said. Now, when Marie's mom finally left, that's when she finally gained the courage to practice again. I have to be careful when my competition starts. I don't want to hurt anyone with this power, she mumbled to herself. When the competition finally started, she was very nervous and kept thinking about how to control her powers. When she saw who her opponent was, she was utterly speechless. It was her friend from elementary school, Eliza. She hadn't seen Eliza since their elementary school graduation, and she wasn't thrilled to see Eliza. They'd been competing against each other ever since she could remember, and somehow Marie always outsmarted her. Marie felt that Eliza hated her because Marie's grades were always better than hers. They locked eyes with each other, and we could feel the hatred in Eliza's eyes. Good luck, loser. Let's see who's going to be the winner this time, Eliza said, and Marie felt chills down her spine. Suddenly, Eliza heard commotion behind her. Isn't that Eliza from elementary school competing against Marie? I bet you that Marie's going to win, like always, a voice tauntingly said behind her. I know, right? Marie was always 2 steps ahead of her. It's not like she's going to win anyway, another voice mocked. Eliza's anger fueled up inside of her and she snapped. It was only seconds before Marie could shoot her arrow to the target when suddenly Eliza's voice shrieked. Ah! She bellowed terrifyingly. Marie was stunned. A dark fog of smoke began to twirl around Eliza, and when it cleared, it showed a terrifying creature. It had a horse's lower body, but a human's upper body. It was clear that Eliza had turned into a horrifying centaur, a creature that's half human and half horse. The audience in the competition of the stadium screamed, while Eliza was shooting blaze flame arrows at them, making the stadium burn. Marie knew that she had to save everyone quickly, but she didn't know how. She was terrified and unsure of what to do. You coward! I was always better than you, but you took my spotlight. Eliza screamed. If you're so better, then come fight me, Eliza continued. Marie was beyond flabbergasted. She knew that if she lost to Eliza, then the city would burst into flames. All right, Eliza, I'll fight you. But promise me this. Don't destroy the city. Attack me instead. Marie's voice faltered a bit, saying the last sentence. Deal. Now let's start this. Eliza shot first, but Marie dodged. Marie was glad that she was fast and agile, as one shot from Eliza's arrows would burst her into flames. Marie tried to think of a way to defeat Eliza. She had an idea, but it was dangerous and it was needed to be done quickly. Oh! Stop running, you imbecile! Eliza's voice shook the whole stadium. Marie didn't want to give up, not like this, so as a last resort, she struck Eliza with lightning. Eliza fell down, and Marie was worried. She almost helped her up when suddenly Eliza got up and started rapidly firing arrows at her. Marie flew away. What the? Eliza uttered, confused. Eliza, please know that I wasn't trying to steal your spotlight on purpose. I promise you. But you and I are the same, you know. You were always passionate and caring. I always wanted to be your friend, but I was afraid you hated me. Now it seems like that it's true, Marie said, her voice shaken. A lot of tears welled up in Eliza's eyes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that everyone was always comparing me to you. You were always first place. I got too bitter, and I'm sorry, Eliza said while sobbing. It's okay to feel like that, Eliza, but don't make that your breaking point. I assure you it's all right, Marie said. Forgive me, Marie. I was too immature, and now look at what I've done. It's all right, Eliza, I assure you, but the stadium is in ruins. Eliza laughed. It's okay, I'll pay for the damages. Thank you, Marie. I guess I know why people say you're so kind. They laughed at each other and forgave each other thoroughly. It was a friendship lesson for the both of them. Well, what can we learn from this story? We shouldn't be jealous of our friends, and we shouldn't hold grudges for too long. Now, instead, we should be forgiving and kind. And that's why, no matter what, we should always stick to our friends. That's all I have to tell today. Thank you for listening to my story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.